okay?
I don't want to be in the picture.
Well, you're going to have to be in the picture eventually, but you don't have to be right now.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to start with the reed.
Okay.
I can operate boxes. So you get a new reed. When you open the package, be careful because you don't want to break the reed. It's in a piece of plastic.
Sorry if I break.
You're not going to break it, it's fine. It's in plastic, okay. So then the way they're going to take it out is you're going to pinch it. So hold it in one hand and pinch the open part with the other one, like where the reed is.
Right here?
And then pull it out to the side carefully. Yep. Yeah. All right. So you're going to soak that in your mouth while we do the next few parts. It has to be wet, Dakota. Here, I'll do mine too.
Wait, this part?
Yeah, so mine's in a different case. You're going to soak both sides. So soak this side for a little while, and then in a minute we'll flip it around and soak the other side.
I feel so uncomfortable.
Okay, so inside the clarinet case, okay, which side do you think is the top?
That side.
Because the logo's there. You want to make sure that the top is up all the time because you don't want to open it upside down and the clarinet like come crashing out. This case is a little different, so like to open it, you squeeze the gray things.
So fancy.
I had a really hard time. The first time I had to watch Neil. I watched him open his and I was like, oh, okay. I literally was like, there's no latches on my case. Okay. So we're only going to talk about two pieces for right now. So you have the mouthpiece and the barrel.
Okay.
So the mouthpiece, when it comes out, Marie doesn't actually soak, but you're going to soak both sides. It just needs to be wet. So there's a mouthpiece cap. Don't leave my reed right
I
now.
honestly kind of remember this from middle school.
So there's a mouthpiece cap. Do you know what this silver thing is called?
No.
It's the ligature. So you're going to unscrew the ligature. It comes off. The big end of the ligature goes towards the big end of the mouthpiece. And the screw part always faces the right.
Okay.
So then I'm going to give you your barrel and your mouthpiece. I'll put your reed in your mouth.
And I need to soak the other side.
Just let it soak in your mouth. It doesn't, just hold it in your mouth. There you go. Ben says to put the whole thing in your mouth, but I cannot physically get the whole thing in my mouth without hitting the tip of it on my teeth. So, okay. To put it together, you're going to use a twisting motion, and you're going to put the cork end of the mouthpiece into the small end of the barrel.
Right here.
Yep. And just use a twisting motion and twist and push.
God, I'm not strong enough for this. Bam.
Yay! All right. Now, you're going to put the reed. The flat side of the reed goes onto the flat side of the mouthpiece with the thick end towards you.
Like this.
Yep. And then you're going to leave about 1 millimeter of black showing off the tip. So slide the reed up to where there's just a little tiny amount of the mouthpiece showing behind the reed.
Like that?
A little bit more. Like literally like the smallest sliver of black at the top.
Oh god. Okay.
It can probably go up a little bit more even.
Oh my gosh. There.
Yeah. Okay. And now I'm going to go ahead and loosen your ligature for you. Okay, you're going to slide the big end of the ligature towards the big end of the mouthpiece. And you're going to push it down. This is what holds your reed in place. Alright, so you can probably loosen it a little bit more. Slide it down even more. I don't want to touch the mouthpiece. Okay. And then tighten the ligature, just hand tight. Like if you're feeling resistance, it's too far. I'm going to assume that's too tight. Yeah. Oh. Hold on. Runaway reed.
Okay, I put a violin. There was no mouth involved in the violin.
That's why I chose you. Okay, so the ligature needs to come down to where it's pretty far underneath the reed line.
Okay.
My ligature slides for some reason, so that's why I took it away from you. I apologize.
It's fine.
Okay, so feel how tight those are. Just like that is about how tight it should be.
Okay.
All right, now you put the mouthpiece cap back on.
This way?
Yep, so the ligature goes into the opening. Yeah, and then you can lay it back down in the case for right now. All right, so you're going to have to scoot into the video for this part because we have to be able to see you.
Hi.
This is Dakota. Okay, so take your right thumb and go, ah.
I can't sing.
You're not making a pitch right now, just ah. Okay, now put the padded part of your thumb, like the thicker part, on the back of your top teeth. Yep, and push up as hard as you can.
Okay.
Scoot it right. A little more. So make sure it's centered. Yeah. Okay. Now take your thumb out. You should see teeth indents.
Okay.
Yep, so that's going to be about how hard you push the clarinet up into your teeth.
Hey.
To hold it into place.
Okay.
Alright, now hiss like a cat. Dakota, this is a serious matter. Okay. Just hiss. So the idea here is where you're feeling where your tongue goes when you hiss.
Okay.
So it should go up, and your air should be coming across the bridge of your mouth.
Okay.
So the next thing you're going to do with your mouth is you're going to take your bottom lip and you're going to put it over your bottom teeth, but just slightly. So not a lot, but just enough to cover your bottom teeth with skin so that the reed won't touch your teeth.
Okay.
All right, now do the hissing sound.
Give me a second.
Girl, that's where your tongue has to go to play the clarinet. And now put your thumb back where it was. Hiss. 1 second, I have to go check the door.
That's creepy.
Momentary pause. Practice your hissing.
I did it.
Yay! It's our dishwasher detergent.
So proud. Good job.
Okay. So, you're going to put your thumb where it was in your mouth. You're going to hiss. Make sure that your lip is covering your teeth so that your thumb doesn't touch it.
Okay.
Hiss. And then close your corners around your tongue. Not around your tongue, around your thumb. So that no air escapes when you hiss.
I don't know how to do that.
Close your mouth around your thumb.
Oh. It's been a long day.
You're like, I don't know how to close my mouth.
What?
And I was like, I know it's hard, Dakota, but I believe in you.
Breathing is hard today.
So that is going to be how the embouchure is formed on the mouthpiece.
Okay.
So, important step so far, you have your tongue up from the hissing so that your air is coming in a straight stream.
Okay.
So your tongue's not between your teeth, which is where mine tends to go when I hiss for some reason.
So it goes up?
It goes up. So like instead of it's like a E sound.
Okay.
So it'll create just like this is your tongue in your mouth. The air will come up and over it, and this downward motion pushes it into the reed.
Okay.
When you're hissing and blowing with your thumb in, your air should be like you're trying to hit me in the face with it. So instead of thinking about trying to blow it into the clarinet, you just want it to go straight. Your tongue will do the work of where it needs to go.
Okay.
All right. So we're going to make some small piece noises.
Oh, God.
When we do the barrel and the mouthpiece together, we call that a small piece.
Okay.
So.
This is going to be painful.
No, it's not. Okay, so you're going to hold it with 2 fingers and your thumb. It doesn't matter which one, whichever one you're more comfortable with.
Okay.
All right. Now, this is going to be the thumb part of what you were doing with your mouth. So you're going to first put the mouthpiece in your mouth and bring it down, so bring an angle. Imagine a clarinet player. Like, if they were playing like this, would it be weird?
Oh.
It would be weird.
I get it.
So, but keep your face forward. So look at me. Open your mouth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So do you see where your lip is going to cover your teeth
Mm-hmm.
between the reed?
Mm-hmm.
And then so you're going to be doing that pushing up motion with your hand to push the mouthpiece into your teeth.
Okay.
And then your tongue is arched with your hissing. And then take a little more mouthpiece into your mouth. So go a little farther. Yeah. And then just blow air straight at me. Is your tongue up?
Yes.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Okay. Blow. Blow like you're trying to fill a balloon. Yes! Yay! We have sound! It scared the shit out of me. No, it's so good! Alright, do it again!
No!
Do it again! That was so good. Okay, so but when you go to do it again, make sure that you're remembering to bring your tongue up, that you're keeping it pressed against your teeth. And go. Yeah!
That
All right.
tickles.
It tickles a little bit, yeah. So, hum for me. Go. So now I want you to think about feeling that humming in your head, in the back of your head.
Okay.
So, but like without the mouthpiece, right? So, make your humming feel so open that you can feel it in the top of your head and even in your lower back. Okay. So like you're trying to fill your body with that vibration.
I'm meditating.
Yeah. You see how you can feel it like move down into your chest and sometimes like into your... We're sitting on carpet, so it kind of like makes it hard to feel it in the rest of your body. But so that's kind of the feeling you're going to get there. Okay. So when you create that, the strong air that you're pushing through. So right now we're just going for strong sounds. Okay. So just pushing like you're trying to fill a balloon, that pressure. And you're good at... The mouthpiece pushes back at you a lot. Okay. So when you blow into it, think about filling a balloon, but also you'll know the sound is right when you start feeling that buzz more. Okay. So remember, press up, tongue. Yeah! All right. So we're going to try to sustain it for a little longer this time. Okay. So that I can manipulate the mouthpiece and we can find the best sound for it.
Oh, God. Okay. What happened?
Keep going. No, keep going. Where do you feel the most vibration at? Like when it's like what angle? So you can move the angle.
Right here.
Right there, like down? Okay. So now mess with pulling it in and out of your mouth and see where on that distance you feel the most vibration.
Oh. Why did it change octave?
Hey, look at you with the words!
I don't like music.
Okay, so you puffed your cheeks out.
Okay.
So make sure you keep your cheeks in and your corners closed. So when you puff your cheeks, your air gets dispersed more. Okay. So you need to keep that stream going over your tongue. Okay.
That's hard.
All right, so take in like a lot of mouthpiece, like more than you think you need, and just blow it from there. Your face, your eyes get really wide. I love that for you. Okay. So I'm gonna say that's way too much mouthpiece, but you're not squeaking, which is really weird. Because like you should be squeaking there. Because
what does that mean?
It doesn't mean anything bad. It's just kind of like, I don't know if your air is just really supportive, but if I take in that much mouthpiece, it's like, it's really bad. You heard it the other day. It's not great. Okay, so the goal here is an F sharp. I don't know where our tuners are. Oh, there's one right there. So you're gonna go for, this is like an old school.
Yes.
I have one on my phone, but I can't use it and this at the same time. Tuner on. All right. So you're gonna blow and sustain and try to get it to be an F sharp.
Where's the F sharp?
The note will show up right here.
Oh, God.
So sit up straight. Make sure you're keeping your, yep.
I did it!
Was it green?
Yep.
Yay! So when you're changing the pitch, what are you manipulating, trying to change it?
My breath.
You're changing your breath?
Yes.
Try also changing the angle and seeing if the angle helps you. She's fine. Your lip isn't covering your bottom teeth.
Okay.
So keep it like in almost, not your top lip, but your bottom one. And then so that it covers your teeth. Uh-huh. Yep. And then you can relax your upper lip a little bit because you look a little puckery.
Oh, God. This is complicated.
All right, and then corners in, hissy tongue.
Keeps going.
Okay. No, keeps going where?
Adding.
Oh. She's fine. It keeps going where?
It goes green.
Okay.
And then it goes right here, and then it goes green, and then it goes.
I mean, that's fine. He has this set on like the most like picky tuning that he can, because he has to be that way. So try, just because of like what I'm seeing, keep your bottom lip where it is, but pull your top lip. Put less of your top lip on the reed.
Pull it in.
So yeah, keep your top lip towards you. Yeah. And then there we go. I'm just imagining the clarinet, and I don't want...
Mm-hmm.
You seen Squidward? Squidward doesn't play his clarinet out here. It's weird. You want a little bit of an angle. Just think of Squidward's nose. It points this way. Okay. That was a good sound. Now try to start and like keep it there. To like count to 4 while it's going. Yeah! Alright. So.
It was on green almost the whole time.
Yay! High five!
I tried.
Alright. Okay. So, let's put the mouthpiece cap on.
Okay.
I'm gonna put you in the chair.
Oh god.
Or we can put it together before you get in the chair if you want to hang out on the floor a little bit more. I'll just squish my reed. I'll put my reed in the case so it's protected. That was my bee. I shouldn't have just like left it laying out all willy-nilly. Oh, this is cork grease. If like the corks aren't going into the thing, you can put some cork grease. It's like chapstick for the clarinet. Ah, sometimes I sing when I get stressed.
Rosin.
It is like rosin. Well, the opposite of rosin though. Rosin makes things sticky.
That makes it not sticky.
Yeah, it makes it slidey. But it has enough grip that it like actually holds it, and so it's grippy enough to keep the contact, but it adds enough moisture to where the cork is malleable to go into the clarinet.
Okay.
Okay, so this, which one do you think is gonna be? I don't expect you to get this right, but if you do, we're gonna high five. I don't have stickers today. I'm sorry. I do have actually I have a whole drawer of stickers.
Okay. I'm excited.
Which one do you think is the upper joint?
This one.
Yeah! High five.
I remember.
So the lower joint?
The lowest one or the middle?
The lower joint.
That one.
That's the bell.
Oh, okay.
So the lower joint. I now see what your question was. You knew. You were like, the middle. There's 3 parts.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, so pick up 1. So you're going to put a finger in both sides to pick it up.
And 1?
Yep.
Okay.
So you're going to hold this in your left hand. And you're going to squeeze this key with your... So put this key on your left pinky pad.
No, can I touch it?
You can touch it. It's fine. So put your left pinky pad, like this part of your pinky, on that. Just like grip it.
That's hard.
Okay. So when you grip, you're not like playing it like this. We're just putting the clarinet together.
Oh, okay.
So this key just needs to be down. So if you see when you squeeze that, this moves.
Yes.
This is your bridge key.
Okay.
Because when you put it on this, there's this right here. This is the other part of the bridge key. When you put this on here, you have to make sure that that is out so that it doesn't bend.
Is it out right now?
Yeah, it's out right now.
Okay.
So let it go and look at it in.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you want it out. And you can squeeze it as hard as you feel like you need to because you're not going to hurt it.
Okay.
Okay, and so same twisting motion. You're going to twist this piece onto this one, and the bridge key is going to line up with its counterpoint.
Right here?
Yeah. And then you just twist and push to get it on.
This is scary.
It's okay, you're not going to hurt it.
Okay, hold on.
It's not my personal instrument anyway.
Who's your teaching instrument? Oh, this is terrifying. Chelsea!
It's okay.
Okay.
All right,
Like
so...
that?
Yep, so it's going to go over, and then look at the... So now you can look here and make sure that your holes are aligned. And they are. So you're good. All right. And then the bell is the last piece that's going to go on.
Bottom.
Well, this is the top.
Oh, wait. Oh, okay.
Yeah. You're holding it upside down right now.
I am holding it upside down, I'm sorry.
And then, so I would recommend holding here to twist the bell on, because if you twist from here, it's going to turn it, and your bridge key's going to come off.
Okay. There's not a specific way you have to hold it, though?
Nope. I wish there were, but there is not. They were like, just grip it. As long as you're holding it where there's metal, you're fine. And I was like, it's all metal.
Oh, I'm not strong enough. I have no
Well,
arm.
so if it's like, it needs grease. Okay.
Okay,
That's
maybe
not
I am
you.
strong.
That's not you. That's the clarinet. She's just dry.
Get it together.
She's just having a bad day.
Get it together.
Okay. Oh, my fingernails aren't long on this finger right now.
When did your nail come?
Freaking tooth. Is this the right? Yeah. Okay. A little bit goes a long way. I'm just watching.
Something on YouTube.
Is it YouTube Kids, or you just like let her go with the actual YouTube?
Oh no. Oh no. Well, yeah. But I just put videos for kids.
Are you holding at the joint? No. Okay. Just twist and push.
I don't want to break it.
You're not gonna break it.
There.
Okay. And we're on. I usually try to look at you. I usually line up those because it's just like aesthetically pleasing.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Okay. So something that we didn't talk about earlier with this is that you should never put the ligature on the mouthpiece before you attach it to the barrel.
Okay.
Because if you twist the mouthpiece with the ligature on, you're gonna fuck up your reed and you're gonna scratch the mouthpiece.
Okay.
So the ligature is the last thing that you put on if you're not. And I broke it. Not only did it come off, I literally just broke it. That was not like that when you got here.
That's sad.
I don't know what I did. I literally done nothing but put cork grease. Okay, so now let's get you up in the chair. Oh, and the whole chair's in the video, so I don't even need to move the camera.
Oh, yay.
It's a good angle for you.
Hi. How you doing?
All right, so do the thumb exercise. So the thumb, pressing, lip, hiss, just make sure that everything is going and that no air escapes.
Got it.
Okay.
Bam. Bam. Okay.
After.
Oh, shit.
It looks good. One more, and hold it for 8 counts. Okay, so when you breathe in,
deep breath.
so when you take your deep breath, think of filling from your belly button up, and when you get here, expand your rotator cuffs in your shoulders to take in more air. Okay. It takes a lot of air to play the
I
clarinet.
have asthma, okay.
I know.
I can do it.
Don't crush your legs.
As far as I can go.
That's okay. Don't puff your cheeks.
Okay.
One more.
Okay.
Remember, keep your tongue out. Yeah, that was a lot better.
Okay.
All right, so to put,
Just
take it. Okay, so first we're gonna put it together. I'm gonna move up into this chair so I'm not like teaching at you from the floor. I'm not wearing shoes like a professional person. All right, so you're gonna hold the barrel.
Okay.
And you're going to do your same twist and push. But be careful not to move the bottom joint. So I wouldn't use your...
My legs?
Yeah. Just because that pressure can cause the bottom
Gosh.
piece to shift.
This is why I'm working. Okay.
Alright, so your reed should be lined up with your register key. The register key is the long one.
Okay.
Alright, so your right thumb is going to go underneath the thumb pad.
Okay.
Yep. So put your left hand on your leg. It's going to live there for a little bit.
Okay.
Make sure that you're not covering these holes with these fingers, that they're just hovering over these. So it's going to be your index finger, middle finger, and ring finger go there. Yep. And then just hover them over so that they're not covering the holes.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
And then so this is where the pressure of pushing it into your teeth is going to come from, is from that right thumb. So you can balance it with your left hand if you want to right now.
Okay.
All right. Just make a sound.
Oh my god.
We're just going for a sound right now.
This is intense.
Sound! All right.
It's like shooting a gun. It got really excited.
Okay, so it should not be that high pitched.
I'm
You're
sorry.
in the wrong octave. No, it's fine. So we're going to bring it down.
Okay.
You can put these fingers out if you want to, because sometimes if you're kind of covering it, it'll create weird pressure that you don't really need in your face.
Okay.
All right. So remember to do the same things. Teeth, tongue, lips. Oh, look at that posture. Yes, that's the one right there. And then look forward. Don't bring your chin down. Yeah, look at her go. Don't stop. Is your bottom open? Just curious.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So think.
That was painful.
It shouldn't be. All right.
The sound was painful.
Okay. I looks like I can't help that one. Okay. So think. So the exercise we did earlier was shifting it.
Mm-hmm.
Try doing that, but do it slowly to where you find where the sound works best for you. I would go down first. But keep your chin up, so just move the instrument. Take a little less mouthpiece. Yeah, right there. Oh, that was closer. Alright, take a little less, not a lot. There, try that one. Oh! Did you hear it start to, so
Yes.
that initial pitch is what you want.
Okay.
So you might be overblowing. So try a little less, like a used balloon, not a new balloon. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, almost. So bring it up a little bit now. Keep your chin up. Yep. Now blow your air at that poster. Yeah!
That was so exciting.
Okay, do it again.
Do it again.
So that's what it was your air position. So what we talked about before, like trying to blow it in.
Mm-hmm.
Don't think about the clarinet. Like just blow the air at the wall. All right, now we can adjust the mouthpiece some more. I'm doing a little happy dance over here. All right, so now let's bring the angle back up to about here. Make sure you keep your chin up. Yep. Let's take a little more mouthpiece in. That's where we're a little more comfortable. And just, once again, I'm in that picture. Just blow the air straight over there. Oh,
Oh,
don't
wow.
sing into it. That's a technique, but that's not where we're going today.
Alright.
Is your tongue up? So that's the squeaking that I thought you should be getting earlier that you weren't. I think your air was just going in the wrong direction. It's fine. Just do it again. Just keep going. Remember, every time you set, take the time to make sure that your tongue and your teeth, are you pushing up into your teeth with your thumb?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Oh, close. Oh, that's called a squeak, and it's okay. We like squeaks.
That was painful.
We like squeaks. Tongue, lip, teeth. Don't bring your chin down. Bring your chin up and blow air over there. Okay, let's go. Put it back in your mouth. Let's go right here. Let's go in a little bit. Alright. Blow air at the wall. One more time. Close. It's okay, just keep trying. Go at your own pace.
Oh.
Okay, so that honkiness is coming from your air direction. You're blowing air too much into the reed. So
Okay.
it is, so when you're blowing it towards the wall, you kind of want the air, so if this is your tongue and the roof of your mouth, your teeth are here.
Okay.
So the tongue and your teeth are what's pushing it in,
Okay.
but you want it to hit your teeth and then go down. So blow it at your teeth.
Okay.
Yeah!
Yay!
Alright, now do it again. Make sure it wasn't a mistake. Keep your tongue up.
It was almost there.
It was almost there. More air. Okay, so relax your bottom jaw a bit. I think what it looks like is like you're bringing it up. So when you bring up your lip, you're pinching the reed.
Okay.
And if you pinch the reed too much, the vibration stops.
Okay.
So the entire sound kind of rests on the reed itself vibrating.
Okay.
So you want as little things touching the reed as you can.
Okay. Oh, this is hard.
It is.
Okay, so like my lip barely touching the reed.
Your lip barely touching it and covering your teeth. So the biggest thing with your bottom lip is to cover your teeth and make sure your teeth don't touch it.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you bring your corners in, it should like cover and keep it closed. So all your corners are doing is closing off the air. So it all goes into the horn. Tongue up, air to the wall.
Tickles.
Alright, so let's bring it up this way a little bit.
Okay.
So, okay, now go. A little less mouthpiece.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's go there. Yeah. Alright.
Okay.
So, did you feel where that was in your mouth? And did you feel the vibration more like good vibrations in your lip?
It tickles. Sound talk back.
Good vibrations. That's what we want. Okay. That's what I should have played for my recital. Maybe I'll change it. I have time.
I have time.
It's next Wednesday.
Oh my god.
I recorded Yellow Submarine today.
Can't.
Me and the clarinet are vibing. Okay. So, one more time.
No. Okay.
The goal here is long tones.
Oh.
Tongue, airspeed, lips, corners. Yep.
Tickles.
Yeah. Make sure you're pressing up into your teeth. Yeah. So pressing up into your teeth also helps get it off of your lip some.
Okay.
And your tongue should not be touching the reed. I don't know if I covered that already.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because if you're touching it with your tongue, it's going to stop it. I'm doing something weird and airy. That's okay. We like squeaks in this household.
I don't like squeaks. Is it normal for you, like, your mouth to get really dry?
I usually end up drooling on myself, so I can't say yes. I was talking to Ben about that today. Like, literally, I took it off my face and like my whole chin was wet. I was like so glad this is what we're doing.
Oh, I can do it.
You can do
Believe
it.
in myself.
I have stickers.
That's my incentive. My stickers. Okay. That was bad.
Don't stop when it gets bad, just fix it. That sounded aggressive. So what I meant was move it
God,
to find
Chelsea.
a better angle.
I think I, like, just force it too much with the air.
Okay, so put the clarinet just like here.
Oh my gosh.
Are you feeling tension in your arm?
Yes.
Okay, so think pressure from your forearm and your thumb and not so much from your shoulder.
Okay.
Because if you start tensing up your shoulder, so what we were talking about with breathing with our rotator cuffs, when you tense up your shoulder, your rotor cuff can't move.
Okay.
So like when you take a true deep breath, it's called Andrew's method. When you take a true deep breath, your shoulder blades rise and then they fall, but not in like a crunchy way.
Mm-hmm.
They just naturally expand because your lungs go all the way into your back.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're tensing up your shoulder and your bicep and like locking this in, you're preventing your lungs from taking in as much air as they can.
Okay.
Okay. So we're going to take a deep breath in for 4, and then we're going to blow out at our hand. Just think like you're trying to keep a piece of paper held to the wall.
Okay.
Okay, so ready, in, 2, ready, and in, out. Okay, so it should feel like powerful. So now breathe on your hand like you're trying to fog up a mirror. Okay. But don't put it close, like keep it out here.
Okay.
So try to fog up a mirror. Just. Can you feel it?
No.
Okay. So.
It's my weak lungs, okay?
Cold air makes the clarinet. So it needs warm air like the fogging up a mirror.
Okay.
But it needs to be moving like it's cold.
Okay.
So that's kind of like when you blow up a balloon, you take a deep breath and you. So it's moving fast, but you're using your throat and your mouth to keep it warm.
Okay.
And then just blowing it straight at the wall, like you're trying to hold a piece of paper up there.
Really bad student. Okay.
No, you're doing great. You're making me think about things that I don't normally think about.
Alright.
Yep. Remember, deep breath in.
Almost.
Oh, it was almost there. Yeah! Alright, so we're going to put our thumb on this one right here.
Okay.
And so you want your thumb placed on that, like if you needed to, you could just boop and press that button without uncovering this hole. So your thumb needs to be able to cover that hole and press that button at the same time.
Okay.
Yep. And then your index finger goes on this hole right here. And it needs to be able to tilt and push this button without uncovering that hole. And then your middle finger here, ring finger all the way down there, and your pinky just lives in space.
Thank God. Pinky's tiny, okay?
Alright. Mine does this a lot. Parsons will be like, Chelsea, relax your finger. Where are we at with time? Oh, we're doing great.
How much time have we?
It's only at 36 minutes.
That's not bad.
We're capped at an hour, and we're already almost at long time, so.
Yeah.
Okay, so do just this back finger and this, just the back finger for now.
Okay.
Okay, so keep your fingers over these though, because we're going to add them. 2 and 3. So just hover them so that your hands are so tiny.
Uh-huh.
Just hover them and keep that back one covered. And now do the same thing you did for the original note. So pressing up with this hand, and I said note like a British person. Deep breath in first. And tongue up, teeth in, corners.
Hold on, right here.
Yep, that's good.
Okay. Hovering. Like that?
Just cover them. We'll just play a C. It's fine.
Okay.
Make sure this one is covering all the way. Yep. Okay. Okay, so you hear that like brittle, airy sound?
Yes.
You're pinching the reed a little too much with your mouth.
Okay.
So think more up with your thumb and less up with your jaw. Right. So now, so if you were to put a piece of paper on the wall and start blowing your air at it to hold it there, if you let it go and you went, and then you got the strong stream, it would fall, right?
Yes.
So think like the second your hand moves, it has to be plastered to the wall.
Okay.
But don't start blowing until you move your hand. So it has to be just like straight, strong air. Strong start. Yeah! Okay, so remember, deep breath in so that you fill your lungs so that you can hold it out for, let's just do 4 beats.
Thank you. Let's not give Dakota enough for a talk today. Okay.
Oh, that was beautiful. Look at you go. You didn't have all the holes covered.
That's terrible.
It wasn't terrible. A sound is a sound. We like sound. All right. So look at your finger pads. So like take off your hand that you're holding the holes with. Can you see the holes on your fingers? Like look at your hand.
Yes.
You can? Okay, so you're covering them. That's a good way to check to make sure you're actually covering the holes, because sometimes because of the keys, you can't quite feel if you're covering it or not.
Yeah.
But if you can see the indents, you can tell that your students are covering the holes well. I've broken the fourth barrier. This one needs to come down a little. So fun fact, if you're not covering a hole correctly, the clarinet pushes back at you. You would think, oh, more space, it'll have less pressure. When you're not covering it completely, it adds so much more pressure because that air is trying to escape through that little hole.
Okay.
So. you were starting to get more air pressure there at the end, like you were trying to crescendo through it, start it with that air.
Okay.
Yeah! All right.
Look at me.
I'm such an excited. This is why I like these teacher bands, because I can like crawl around the floor.
These teacher bands. Oh my god.
They're so flexible. All right. So this is a C.
Okay.
And if you lift that, this is a D. So do this with your C finger. Just like flutter it.
Okay.
Like a trill.
Okay.
Okay. So start with it down. And then once your air string is going, then like flutter your finger. Look at you!
So cool.
Okay. Do you want to play a really low note?
Sure.
Okay. So put all of these on. So thumb 1, 2, 3, and then 1. Oh, okay. This one's harder to cover because of the stupid. Yep. 1, and then 2 is down here.
Oh, I can't do that. My finger won't go that way. Okay.
2 and 3. Yep. No white knuckles. There we go. All right. Relax. See, your pinky's the thing. Mine is. It's like ah. Okay. This one needs to come down a little bit, or you're gonna experience some. Okay, so like move it and kind of try to look at your fingers. Like you can.
Uncomfortable fingers. Okay.
There you go.
No.
No. This hole's not covered. All right. So take this hand off and just find those hands. Just find them. And your thumb can move. I mean, it needs to stay under the thumb pad, but like you can place your fingers first. Yep. And now thumb pad. We would definitely give you a neck strap because your hands are so small. It's okay. All right.
I'm just tiny.
You're good. Okay.
Oh man, this is like very weird position. Make sure you have muscles in your arms.
Remember to. I know that you're like trying to hold it, but also try to remember to relax your shoulders so you're not like.
Okay.
It's gonna take a little bit more air, so back to the new balloon.
That's hard.
I think something's not covered.
I don't think my fingers are like, they're too small.
Okay, so let's just stick with the C then.
Okay, we're sticking.
Because I don't want you to suffer in efforts to get a G out.
Okay, so am I doing what I did earlier?
Yep, so just the top 3. Yep, and your back thumb. And I'm gonna touch the clarinet while you blow. Good. It shouldn't be moving. Good job. It shouldn't move.
Moving?
No, it wasn't. Good.
Cool.
All right. So that's a long time.
What does that mean?
You did it.
Oh.
You did the thing.
I did it?
Yeah, you did it.
Woohoo! Look at me. I'm so proud.
Good job. I'm gonna stop recording.
That was actually really fun.